Hi there, I'm Cast Iron Katie, and today we're going to make banana bread. Who doesn't have these lying around? Occasionally they just creep up on you and you're like, oh, what am I going to do with these? Banana bread, of course. So, I've got all my ingredients out, and we're going to whip up the batter for it. I only have 2 bananas, so that's half of what I need. So we're going to do half of a recipe. I've got a 1/4 cup of butter and a 1/2 cup of sugar, and cream that together. I like to use a potato masher for doughs, cookie dough, or this banana bread batter. It makes it to where you can't overdo it, but it definitely mixes your ingredients together real nicely. Alright, the butter and the sugar are blended together. Next we will add the banana and the egg. These are organic bananas. They seem to stay more firm than regular bananas whenever they get real ripe. They may look like they're way gone, but they're actually quite firm because they're organic. Whoa! Alright. Mash that. And the egg. Okay. The next step is to add the flour and salt and baking soda. I have 3/4 of a cup of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. They are all in here. And it says to sift it. We'll give it a shot, see how well that goes. I don't have an actual sifter because it just takes up too much room to have one. One of these little strainers always worked real nice for me. Gotta have dual purpose stuff whenever you're living RV life. Alright. That blended together, nice. Thank you. Once this is blended, then we will add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then I'm going to show you the method of cooking we're going to use with cast iron. Teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to try something different today, something that's been suggested to me by other cast iron enthusiasts. I've been told to give it a try using my Dutch oven as an oven instead of as a cooking vessel. So we have our outdoor Dutch oven here. You know it's an outdoor Dutch oven because it has the pegs on the bottom to hold it over the coals, and it has the lip around the lid to hold the charcoal briquettes on the lid. But instead of just putting the bread batter in the bottom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in pans in there. I have 2 bamboo skewers that I've soaked in water to hold my pans up slightly, so it's got a little bit of space between the bottom of the Dutch oven and the bottom of the pans, and we're gonna give it a shot, see how it goes. I've not tried this method before, so we're gonna have to use our noses to see how well the charcoal is cooking, and it might not be according to the recipe instructions. Okay, So I've sprayed the foil, and then I'm going to dust it. Dust it a little bit with some flour. It's pretty good. All right. Good thing we're working outside. Okay. So let's put half of the batter in each one of these. See how full it gets. Maybe I'll have a little bit left over and break out that old waffle iron. See what it would be like to waffle some banana bread. I don't even know if I'll have enough to fill both of these. Maybe next time I'll have more really ripe bananas, but not this time. Well, I guess we won't be waffling it. I don't have enough batter. All right. Let's get this put on the charcoal. Okay, we are over at the hot coals, and so we're going to talk about our safety gear. I have tongs to arrange the briquettes the way they need to be in order to bake, so I don't touch them. I have my lid lifter so I can lift the Dutch oven in and out of the ring and also lift the lid. And I have oven mitts in case for some reason I need to actually touch the Dutch oven while it's hot. And I have closed-toed shoes in case I drop a hot coal on it. I prefer leather cowboy boots, but just put some closed-toed shoes on at least. So the recipe says to bake this for 50 minutes at 350, but I'm gonna go 25 degrees cooler at 325 because this is a very dark pan, and y'all know by now that I am nervous about burning food. So to get to 325, we take the number that is on our lid. This is 10. We are going to subtract 3, and that's how many will go on the bottom. Add 3, and that's how many will go on the top. So we're going to have 7 on bottom, 13 on top. I will arrange these in about the diameter of the bottom of the pan. And then place the pan over the top of it. Okay. As of right now, it's not hot, so okay to handle it. All right. Now I will put 13 on top. We are adding 3 to our 10. These coals will bake really well for about 20 minutes. I've not done this recipe before, so what we're gonna do is use our nose and our eyes, kind of keep aware of how much it's baking, and probably have to adjust the time. It seems like with these, when cooking in a Dutch oven, it usually cooks a little quicker than what the recipe says. All right, and then I've just got these 2 little nuggets there to make 1 briquette there. Okay, I'm gonna come back in 10 minutes and rotate it just in case this different method does create hot spots. We want to avoid that, so see you in 10 minutes. The banana bread has been baking for 10 minutes. I am going to rotate the Dutch oven because we don't want these to focus too much heat on one spot, creating a hot spot. And we will turn that so that it's not focusing too much heat in one spot on top. And then I am going to light this pile of coals. I've counted them out, and I'll light those so that they have a chance to get ready for whenever we swap the coals out. My banana bread has baked for 30 minutes. I came out to check on it so that I could put new coals on it. I've got coals started on right here that I was going to swap out, but it's done. So it shortened the time by 20 minutes at a lower heat in the Dutch oven outside. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to dump the charcoal. Okay, I don't need that lid anymore, so just leave it there so that it can cool down. And let's move this over here. Okay. Sorry. That'll be fine, right? Whoa. Okay. Let's see how these did. I soaked them in water. They feel pretty dry, a little warm, a little burned a little bit, but it worked. It worked great. I'll let the banana bread cool and see if we can get a slice out of the pan. Banana bread is not really cold. I just ran in and got a knife because this thing is so loose in there. It's just gonna pop right out. I went inside and I got a knife and some butter. It smells so good. I think I really like this new method for me of using the Dutch oven as an oven instead of a cooking vessel. I don't have to clean my Dutch oven, so that's a bonus. And this was a first time try on the recipe, so I didn't have any burning. It just seems to really work well. So thank you to the cast iron enthusiast that suggested this. Yeah, it was my dad. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, let it melt just a little bit before I take a bite. So, next video, I am thinking about making some meatloaf and potatoes. We need to go with some savory. So we'll do meatloaf and potatoes next time. So make sure you subscribe so that you get a notification of when that video is put up. Alright. Dutch oven, banana bread, cooked in almost half the time. That is fantastic. Thanks so much for watching.